Alright, first of all, I'd like to say all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders of GMS, ruled in sincerity and truth. All praises and love to the brothers that are out on the highways and the byways doing this work sincerely and in truth. Basically, I want to bring out a few scriptures, just few scriptures, for that demon Nate, that says we don't know the name of the Lord and the Son, and that we won't know the name until we get delivered. So it's a very small, it's going to be a very small video. Just getting straight to the point. So the first scripture I want to bring out is Psalm 119 and verse 55. It says, "And I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and I have kept thy law." Right? So again, it says, "I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and I have kept thy law." So we're going to bring out two of the words in this verse. First one is the word remember, which is zakar. So the word is zakar. You to remember, to recall, call to mind, to remember, to recall, to be brought to remembrance, to remember, to be thought of, or to brought to mind, right? Or to cause to remember. Right? So basically, we are supposed to remember the name of the Lord. Right? So we're gonna examine now when we're supposed to remember that name. Right? So it says, back to the verse, "I remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, right? And I've kept thy law." Right? So now we're going to analyze this portion of the precept in the night. Right? See if this night is talking about this time period that we're in now. Right? This is Romans 13 verse 11. It says, "And that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep." When do you sleep? Right? "For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light." So when is that night? That night is talking about now. Right? This is the night. We're waiting for the day to arrive. Right? Now we're going to analyze this word night in the Greek. We're going to allow this white boy to say it.
Strong's G 3571, nukes.
Nukes. Right, so the Greek word is nukes, basically means night, metaphor, the time when work ceases, the time of death, and are not our people spiritually dead. Right? The time for deeds of sin and shame is the time we're in now. The time of moral stupidity and darkness, which the majority of the world is in, especially two-thirds of Israel. The time of moral stupidity and Israel. Right? The time when the weary and also the drunken, see, talking about the two-thirds, talking about Nate as well and his followers, give themselves up to slumber. So they're all asleep. They're all dead. They're all morally stupid and in darkness. Right? So this is the time that it's talking about. The time of the night. So again, back to Psalms 119, 55, says, "I remember thy name, O Lord, in the night." And we've proven, that remember means to call to mind, to bring back into remembrance. "I remember thy name, O Lord, in the night," which is talking about now, the time of moral stupidity, the time of sin and shame, which is when we're living in now. Right? So the question is to me, if we're supposed to remember the name of the Lord when he comes back, right, why would it refer to that time as the night? Right? That can't be the night. Right? We're going to prove that. We're going to prove that when he comes, when the Lord comes, when the Lord Yahushua comes, along with the Father Yahweh, right, that time won't be regarded as night, right? So this is Psalm second Peter 1 verse 19, right? "We also have a more sure word of prophecy, whereas you do well that you take heed as unto a light that shineth in the dark place." In that dark place, that dark place is now, "until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts." Right? When's the day gonna dawn? Right? When Yahushua comes back. Yahushua is the day star. Right? That bright and morning star, as it says in Revelation 21, in the 21st chapter. Right? So when Yahushua comes, when the Lord comes back, that's going to be the day. It won't be night anymore. Right? So, recapping again, Psalm 119 and 55. I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and have kept thy law. So when are we supposed to remember the name of the Lord? Now, in this time period, in the night, in the time of more stupidity and darkness for 2/3, in the time of sin and shame for 2/3, in the time when the weary and the drunken, which make his followers all 2/3, give themselves up to sleep. Right? And you can prove that they're asleep. Right? You can prove that they're asleep that they're dead. You know, from the very same scripture in Romans 13, it says, the night is far spent, the day that is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Right? And it says, let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting, drunkenness, not in chambering, wantonness, not in strife, and envy. Right? This is Proverbs 16:25. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Just gonna get one more scripture and then after that. This is Proverbs 21:16 says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Right, so that's basically the time that we're in now. The time of the dead. The time when 2/3 of our people, well, basically all of Israel was dead before the elder Ababians, which was Elijah, came back to wake up, to start the resurrection of the elect. Right? So now 2/3 of our people are still, in darkness, and we the men of James are the light that shineth in a dark place, right? Until the day dawn and the day star, which is Yahushua, arise in our hearts. Right? So the point, once again, in final time, Psalm 119 and 55, I have remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, which is now, and have kept thy law. Right? So with that, I'm going to say shalom. I hope this video, assisted in the edification of the elect of the Most High, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Shalom.